think this is an absolute disgrace.
These are people in uniform acting for this country as border force officers. It is a disgrace beyond all proportion.
The UK Border Force is under investigation for what's being deemed as discriminatory treatment towards 2 Israeli survivors of the October 7th attacks, who were reportedly detained for 2 hours upon their arrival at Manchester Airport. Now, video footage is circulating online depicting a Border Force officer engaging in what's being described as aggressive behaviour. According to the Jewish Representative Council of Greater Manchester, the 2 Israeli men had travelled from Brussels to Manchester on Sunday, March 24th. The council, in an open letter shared on social media, asserted that the men were returning to the UK to share their experiences from the October 7th incident in Israel. However, upon reaching Manchester Airport and explaining the purpose of their visit, they were subjected to questioning by Border Force officials. A video on social media captures a Border Force officer admonishing the men, stating, "Knock the attitude off, we're the bosses, not you."
The checks we need to conduct, okay? Nobody's saying that. Nobody has said that once. So knock the attitude off. We've made the decision and you're coming in. So just let us do the checks we need to do and keep quiet. Look at me. Okay, you clear with that? Good. We're the bosses, not you, alright?
What we can see from that footage and from the witness accounts from those 2 Israeli citizens is just absolutely disgusting. I think that this Border Force official is behaving unprofessionally. It's just frankly rude to speak to them in that way. He seems extremely aggressive.
The terrorist attack of the 7th of October on Israel has provoked widespread anti-Semitism in this country and around the world, and the latest manifestation of this was at Manchester Airport yesterday, where Border Force apparently do not want Israeli Jews to enter this country. 2 innocent victims of the music festival slaughter were berated and told, and I quote, "We have to make sure that you are not going to do what you're doing in Gaza over here," end quote. This is to 2 victims of the Nova Music Festival. Blaming all Jews for the actions of their country is obviously anti-Semitic. These are people in uniform acting for this country as border force officers. It is a disgrace beyond all proportion. Their detention was clearly unlawful for several hours. They're being offered free legal representation, which I would urge them to take up. Can the Deputy Foreign Secretary confirm that Jews and Israelis are still welcome to enter this country?
Well, I thank my right honourable and learned friend for his extremely robust comments, Mr. Speaker, which are reflective of an absolutely outrageous, shocking and disgraceful incident which is now being investigated, and the Home Secretary has personally said that he will be investigated it. I think everyone will condemn without reservation the extraordinary events that appear to have taken place at Manchester, made even worse by the details which he gave of the detention which took place.
A spokesperson from Manchester Airport affirmed that they are liaising with the UK Border Force and the Home Office regarding the matter. For GB News, I'm Joe Wilmot.